Hey everyone, the Flying Lucha here, and today we have that little special unboxing that I was hinting, the Kyoto Animation special unboxing to be exact. Today we're going to be unboxing Hyouka. Yeah, last time I pronounced it Hyouka. I think he's pronounced it Hyouka. Now, Hyouka was one I did before. I unboxed the Funimation release, which the art cards were better, and that was about it. The front cover is also the front cover as one of the digipacks, so I'll get onto that in a minute. But I got this darn cheap. I got this really darn cheap. I got this on bid. I thought it'd go for a lot more money, but thankfully it didn't. I think the maximum I wanted to pay for this was about 60 quid, and I put a bid in, so it would equal around about 60 quid. I sold my other Hyouka Blu-ray due to the fact that if you can't even spot it in the video, a link in the description to the previous Hyouka unboxing, it was like about there on the box. There was like, the way they printed it wasn't printed properly, and it was like sort of flaking off. So if you put it up to the light, you would see like a weird like disfiguration colour. I had the same problem with like Tokyo Ghoul RE Part 2, I think it was Part 1, I can't remember. There was like a really weird printing error, like right about there. It was really annoying. But the CEX would take £9 cash for it. I went to my local CEX and the bloke didn't have £9 change, so he just gave me a £10 note, so he gave me £1 more than he should have. But in case you're wondering how much I paid for it, let me get on my eBay account real quick, you know, as to not, you know, show any personal details. Here we are, £38, so for £41 and 53 pence, and that is cheaper than literally what all the anime would sell one part for. Now I think when this came out, all the anime would like sell parts for like $34.99 each, and now they're assholes and they put it up to like $41.99. I've seen some go for like $44.99. Some even go for 50 quid, like The Eminence in Shadow, which I enjoyed the series, but I'm not paying 50 quid for it. And they're like, oh, but it has 22 episodes. No, 20 episodes. It's like, so? And? It's like, doesn't vary the price that you're charging for it, but yeah, this is how much I paid for it. And this is how much it's going for. So this is from lowest to highest. Forgive any noise in the background. I've cleaned my gerbil cage out a while back. And they're exploring at the moment. So $14.99. This is just for the box. So this is crazy. Look, just for the box itself is going for £14.99, which is crazy. That's dirt cheap, isn't it? And then going up, see, this is all part 1. This is like the complete series, but this is just this is the Funimation release, standard Blu-ray, which is $18.99 for a series. It's pretty cheap in case you just want it on Blu-ray. There it is again. Just keep going, keep going. There it is, a part 1 again. We'll keep going. That was coming from Ireland. There you go. I'll keep swiping until it gets to part 2. Keep going. As you can tell, yeah, and you get a lot of German releases now, and if you get part 1 again, why would I buy that when I could get it for 15 quid? That's literally, it looks like the collector's edition, but they're not actually saying it is. Music Magpie as well, so they can be a bit dodgy at times. This is box set, so I assume it's the collector's or the limited edition. They're not, you know, stating it, but that's the limited edition that we had. £62. Yeah. There's a limited edition again. I can actually find that cheaper, and here we are. What I have. £99.95 by the idiot Singularity Anime. That blocked me, by the way, because I I pointed out to them how evil their prices are. They're scalpers. These are people that are scalpers, mate. They charge it for the most insane prices. There are so many anime on their store that is just extremely expensive. This guy here, home clear out. He has about 20 listings on his eBay, right? And each one's nearly over £100. It's not a clear out if you're putting it for that ridiculous amount of money. He thinks it's worth that. You're a joke, man. Go on Amazon, you'll see for yourself. But as for the Funimation one, I'll go and find it now at a cheaper price. See, right there, just found it. That's the one I had before. Yeah, and you can get that for 35. I suppose if you offer them 30 quid, they'll probably take that. But yeah. So, yeah, as you can see, they're not sending part 2 of this. They're not sending it. They're selling part 1. They're selling part 2 with part 1, so you have to buy part 1 with it. And if you just want part 2, then you're pretty out of luck. But yeah, that aside, I showed you how much I paid for it. Let's do the unboxing. Here's the bottom. And we're going to go to the top. And then we go to the side. And I'm going to go to what it looks like with both parts. And now we're going to take it out here. Originally, when I had this listed, they didn't even show the info sheets. I had to ask them. And they said, oh, I keep them inside, which is a genius idea. I think everyone should do that. So we'll start off with part 1 first. So I'll show you part 1's information sheet. Dolby True HD. So this is probably the same as the Funimation release. There we are. Put that one there. That's not the front cover of the limited edition, is it? I don't think it is anyway. No, it's not. It's I think it might be in the here we are. So when you actually take the Blu-ray out, it's the same as that. So it's the front of the Blu-ray slipcase. Yeah, my gerbil's on its wheel at the moment, so just forgive the noise. But yeah. Here's the back. Quite nice artwork. Here's the side. Part 1, just to let you know. I don't like the art cards. I think they're very plain, very lackluster. The information sheet doesn't even tell you that there's art cards in it, which is strange. But yeah, look at that. Doesn't even tell you there's a wait. This is part 2's. This is part 1, sorry. So part 1 doesn't even tell you there's any art cards, which is strange. But yeah, it's just very much like a MVM Entertainment art card. It's a picture pasted onto a white background, which sucks. There's not much to say about these. The Funimation one is better. I should have taken them out of the Funimation release when I sold it to CX, because they wouldn't know. But I didn't, which is unfortunate. I'm pretty sure there's 6 art cards with this, even though they don't state it. And open a digipack. I love the art for the discs, though. The art for the discs are very nice. It's just funny, my gerbils know exactly when I'm starting to film, so they start going mental. Episodes 1 to 9. What does it look like with the disc out? Yes, just flowers, really. And then this one, well, there's like a scene in this that's really eye-catchingly beautiful. And the OVA with this, there we go. It's quite hard even without, with me looking at it. Yeah, pretty lackluster digipack, plain white background, which I don't like. I wish they would stop doing that. I think they have, though, stopped doing that. It works for the, what's the anime? It works for the Eureka 7 releases, High Evolution, but it doesn't work for this. So, yeah, and that is part 1. Let's get on to part 2, shall we? So we have part 2. There's only 22 episodes in this. Don't know why they can get 24. Like I mentioned, it's Kyoto animation, which I'm very a big fan of. I don't like the anime 3 though. It's sport anime, which don't interest me in the slightest. Doesn't interest me at all. This is PG, so the first part is a 12. And then this is heavier than the first part, and this is why this collection is so rare, because just buying this on its own is very rare. I think CX said it for like £40, but they now gone under like 35 quid. Then again, you're not always guaranteed the information sheet, because look how loose it is. There's no sticky thing on it, so yeah, more like 20% chance you'll be getting that, because CX themselves also throw them away anyway. Part 2. A little bit of a dink there, which is quite annoying, but can't do much about that, can I? Wish it's part 1 with a dink, but can't do much about that. Okay. This comes with quite a somewhat bulky book. Unlike the Macros Plus, I can actually turn the pages. Nice artwork. A few cool sketches. I would just prefer like this, see? Like a page just dedicated to the artwork. That's what I want for more booklets. Instead of these, they're still nice, but like small little snippets of pictures. Bit of information, not too much though. Yeah. Keep skipping over these first 2 pages. Yep. It's bigger than the Funimation's booklet, so that's a bonus. Yeah. And the digipack. Yeah, another plain background, but yeah. So we have part 1, part 2. Part 1, part 2, and the box. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Even though it said on all the anime's website, ReZero Collector's Edition Part 1 was coming out on like 18th of November. They lied. It's coming out probably the same time as ReZero Part 2, which is December 8th, but I'm betting right now that they will not release it on that date, because they're useless, all the anime, and never stick to their dates. And over the Christmas period, postage is going to be a pain in the ass. So I'm going to sneeze. Yeah, like I said, all the anime do not stick to their dates, the release dates. You know, I had to wait ages for Blood Sea Ultimate and Cardcaptor Sakura. They announced it in Christmas and then get it to like fucking November of the next year, you know? Crazy. But, yeah. Proper happy to have this. Yeah. Maybe I'll be unboxing ReZero Season 2, Part 1 and 2 at the same time. Yeah. hopefully. Maybe Psycho Pass Providence sometime down the line. I was looking at a few old, classic animes on big box DVDs, like, my big hard box, which I've been trying to stay away from, but I still like having a big chunky box sometimes, even if I'm running out of space for them. But, yeah, Attack on Titan, final season will be coming out in December, hopefully. Yeah, so I did a teaser for my Macross Plus, a teaser for this, without telling you what it was. And the only one really you're waiting for now is ReZero, which I haven't done a teaser for because I've already told you, and Attack on Titan. And then Psycho Pass Providence, when I can be bothered to buy it. Yeah, I hope to see you all in the next unboxing, which may or may not be ReZero. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one, the Flying Leecher. Bye bye.